Well, Keith, what do you make of that? It was 1-0 at the home of the league leaders till right at the very end, and you gave it a really good go, didn't you?
Yeah, I felt so. Grew into the game, wanted us to be quite aggressive and proactive and front-footed. You can't always do that when you come to places like this. You have to pick your moments when you do that. But I felt we definitely grew into the game, and in the second half in particular, we unnerved them. We caused them some problems. Rolled the dice a little bit towards the end, and that probably cost us the second goal, but I'm okay with that. I wanted us to have a good go, and we certainly did that.
Yeah, I think you said you wanted to try and make it uncomfortable for Arsenal tonight, and in the second half you certainly did that. What changed? Because it was the same team at the start of the second half that began the game, but it had a different feel to it, didn't it?
Yeah, on occasions. I think the opposition play a part in that, obviously, how good they are. I think when you highlight certain things at half-time and you just have them in a calm place, it's very difficult when you're out there and it's so high tempo. The intensity is through the roof for the players, and I think when you can point out one of the things at half time where we have a little bit more time to play, whether it's through them or around them, and from that base we can cause them problems. Set piece were always going to be a big part. I thought we did really well on that tonight, and should have and could have scored from them. But yeah, I'm really proud of the performance.
Yeah, you haven't scored from a corner so far this season, but you so nearly did, and it was a former Brentford man with an amazing save that kept Sharda out.
Yeah, it's coming. I've no doubt about that. I felt that last year, and we went through a period where we weren't quite connected, and I think it's all about the process of what you do day to day, week to week, and we're in a good place on that. We're looking really, really dangerous from set pieces, and I feel like that's going to come pretty soon.
And also, you kept Arsenal pretty quiet from their own set pieces, which is no mean feat.
Yeah, it's a big part of our game, about boxes, how we defend it, and again, I thought the diligence and the awareness of what they would do, how they would do it, we were really proactive with that and dealt with that pretty well tonight.
The changes before the game, 5-0, and no one was enforced with Hickey being out injured, but what was the thinking behind some of those first-team regulars beginning on the bench tonight?
We've got a really good squad. We've got really good players. I think you could see that from some of the players that come in tonight. The likes of Rico Henry, Eaton, Vitaly Anildo's been chomping at the bit. We've got good players, so when it comes to team selection, it's always quite tight. And I was very, very comfortable with the game.
You said you wanted to make it uncomfortable for them today, and I think it's fair to say we did that.
Yeah, I think so. First goal obviously goes in. I think we could have dealt with it a little bit better naturally, but they're always going to put you under pressure. They're always going to stress test your defence with the type of players they have, the movement. Apart from that, up until the second goal, one or two moments, but I felt we defended really, really well as a unit. We were proactive, we were front-footed, we took the game to them. The second half in particular, I thought we grew into it, caused them a lot of problems what we were doing with the ball, and equally how aggressive we were from that really solid structure. And right up until they get the second goal, I feel like it is exactly that, a really uncomfortable evening for them.
You made 5 changes today, some very good players coming out, but some very good players coming in. How pleased are you with the squad players that came in? And I guess it shows how strong our squad is with the performance that we put in today. Yeah,
very pleased, but not surprised. I think I've been saying this all season long around the strength and depth that we have, the quality that we have in the squad, how difficult it is for me to pick the team on a weekly basis, and some of the players that are a little bit hard done by, I feel, at times. So it's a testament to, I feel, the way we train, the way we compete on a day-to-day basis, the way they push each other. So I had absolutely zero qualms about the team selection tonight and what was right. And some of the performances I thought were absolutely excellent from players that haven't played a lot of minutes over the last few weeks.
Obviously you never want to lose games, but how much encouragement and how proud are you of the performance today against a team that's obviously top of the league and playing really well this year?
Yeah, I am really proud, really, really proud, and I think the players should be. I think it's where we're at, that we're in the dressing room really disappointed that we've lost the game, because we set ourselves really high targets, and we want to achieve things. We wanted to come here tonight and win the game. I think we have earned the right, by the way we do things consistently, to feel that, not come here in awe of the opposition. Absolute respect for what they do and how they go about things, but equally we feel we can be a test for absolutely every team in the league.
I'm sure the away fans had a big help in the performance today because they were loud throughout the game.
Yeah, they were excellent. I think they enjoyed the fact that we were going into the game, and we take the game to a team of that calibre, and the individuals that they have, who they're able to bring into the game as well, the likes of Saka, Eze coming off the bench, shows the strength and depth that they have. But again, the impact we have, the bench is pretty significant as well. But now our fans, as per usual, we're amazing.
And another tough game on Saturday against Tottenham.
Yeah, all tough. We'll dust ourselves down. We'll do absolutely everything in our power to recover well, get ourselves in the right place, and then we look forward to Saturday.
I'm ready.
Chris, we're unfortunately in defeat today. What are your thoughts on the game?
No, it was a game that we expected. We know that Arsenal are extremely good on the ball, but we came here to press them and create difficulties, and I thought we did that most parts of the game.
What was Keith and what you and your teammates proud of most about the performance today?
No, I think we travelled here with the ambition to take the 3 points, and I think we showed that during most of the game. I think we were front-footed, pressed high when we had the chance, and we're also smart in the way we defended low sometimes with the quality that Arsenal got. So I think we followed the game plan very, very good. So we're just unfortunate when we get a few 2-3 big chances against a team like Arsenal. You simply have to score one of them.
A few changes in the starting 11 tonight. How good is our squad depth? Because it felt like even when players come in and out, the performance levels are still really top.
No, I think I've said that in a few interviews that since I came to the club, the squad has never been better. There's quality everywhere on the pitch, and you can see we have people on the bench coming on that makes a real difference every single week. So even though we change a few players today, it's very easy for the guys to come in and perform at that level.
And a slight change in formation today. I know we've played this shape before this season, but how does that change your role in the defence in a game like this?
No, we played this system plenty of times since I came to the club, so we know exactly what we want to do. Even though it's a 5-3-2, I think it can be a very offensive system because we're stepping up with the centre backs quite a lot, and we're pressing man-man like normal. So it's not really a sitting in formation. So I thought we had a great game plan, and we were just lacking that final bit.
I think you showed the offensive side of your game as well today, marauding up and down the left and the right. How happy were you with your performance?
No, it's I'm never really happy when you lose a game, but of course my body's feeling good. That's very positive, and I finished 90 minutes, so that's quite positive.
A lot of appearances for you this season. You must be happy to be getting a good run in the team.
Yeah, I'm delighted with that. I try every single day to get better. That's the culture we got here, and everyone is, and everyone's fighting to get into the team. That's why we're doing well. So we just need to continue that.
Another tough game on Saturday against the manager you know very well.
Yeah, it's going to be another tough challenge, but we will recover well now, today and tomorrow and Friday, and then we are ready to go.